How do you feel about Virgil Abloh influence on sneakers?
Incredible. You know, he was gonna do the Terror Squad sneaker. I got a sneaker that was made for Prince. We made it.
What up?
Yo, sneakerheads worldwide. It finally happened to link up Gabriel and Fat Joe. Y'all know our historic, legendary, viral moment where he was trying to interview me and I was just so hyped where I was just like, yo, I got sneakers older than you. Felt bad about that. You know what I'm saying? When I thought about it later, because you know, with sneaker collectors, it's all about bragging to me. It's another form of like hip hop. So when we collect sneakers, I feel like the rarity or as exclusive of a sneaker you got is the illest collection to me. And so that's why you'll see somebody like a Mayor, you know, a Khaled, a me, you know, posting kicks like, yo, we got these, you ain't got them. We got these, you ain't got them. And so with me, it's like everything's a competition, a battle. So I think you fell in line that day where you just came like, yo, what's up? And I was like, yo, man, I got that. Like, I was too hyped. So I'm gonna say sorry to you in your face.
You good?
And I know it took long to get this interview, but bro, I don't even see my family enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm always moving. But we got it. We here.
We here.
We got a beautiful spot here. A lot of kicks. I'm really, really impressed. I ain't know y'all had it like this. And so everybody in the area, make sure to come out here and come shopping at Kicked Up.
Yeah. We just opened 2 years ago, so we've been growing small, but we'll get there soon.
That's it. That's the way it works. You know these guys open up spots in they garages. And then they, like Shoe Surgeon, we was ordering from Shoe Surgeon, he was in a garage. And now he got a whole complex. So it's all about determination and dedication and how much you want to win, you know, in life. And it's a little bit tough because, you know, the sneaker business is definitely taking its hit. It took a plummet. You know, a couple of years ago, it felt like everything was selling for $10,000. Now it's like, you got to be careful now. You know what I'm saying? So it's you building a business, but you know, longevity breeds success. So you building a business that, you know, will sustain itself.
So let's start. What do you got on feet?
On my feet, I got the OGs. These right here, I wear these every day type shit. Like either this or white on whites. Or another thing I do, because I always wear black tees, is I wear white Air Force with the black swoosh. You know, that's my new white on white, because I like black tees more than white tees. But I see y'all got them Terror Squads there. I ain't gonna lie, historical sneaker. Sold out everywhere in 5 minutes. You know, they don't want to talk about it. See, there's a thing called, I think Jay-Z said it, if you stick around long enough, your heroes become villains. And so, you know, they see you win all the time and they don't really want to big you up like you're supposed to get bigged up. But you know, the sneaker sold out globally. I'm talking about Dubai, China, Africa, US, everywhere in 5 minutes. So that was a big deal right there, the TS Air Force One.
I can see, bro, and the leathers, it's good quality, premium leather.
Yeah, you can wear that like 20 times and it still ain't denting. It's definitely worth the money.
I definitely agree with that, but we have them here in person. I look like these. So,
you know, it's pretty weird, man, because, you know, I was a kid like you, loved sneakers. I grew up poor, I never had no money. It was 4 of us, so my mother and father, you know, we had to take turns when somebody got a sneaker. And so the fact that I could put out a sneaker with Nike and they could represent my label, Terror Squad, and have my initials in the back, Joseph Cartagena or Joe Crack, it's a real honor. It's really incredible. Really blows my mind.
And one question, what made you start collecting sneakers?
I just always loved to be fresh, like with clothes, with sneakers. And like I said, when I was young, I didn't have no money, so I couldn't get the right sneakers. And as soon as I started getting money, about 14 years old and all that, you know, I focused. And you know, with me, my outfits come from the sneaker up. So I get a sneaker, then I pick out the outfit to complement the sneaker. So that's how I learn fashion. That's how I look at fashion. If you see me at a award show or something dressed up, it's always from the sneaker up.
And what would you say is your holy grail? Like your top sneaker?
I can't really speak on the Holy Grail because it's a holy grail of all holy grails. But, you know, everybody asks me, I'm sure you're going to ask me, how many sneakers you got?
I was just going to ask you that roughly, like between all your closets, because I've seen you have very exclusive things.
Yeah, but it ain't just about that. It's now, you know, I switched my whole way of collecting in the last couple of years to where I have less sneakers, but the sneakers I got are so rare, so
valuable,
so valuable that it makes up for 100,000 sneakers. It's just really, really sick. And so what happens is this. All right, so you got a cool amount of money. You stand online, you collect your sneaker. Hopefully in a year from now, it's worth a little bit more. You know, people look at guys like me and say, you know, he got a lot of money. But do you know what I got to do to get these sneakers? I got to kiss ass. I got to pay more. Now, if you know it's Fat Joe, you charging them more than they're going to charge anybody else because they like, yo, this guy got it. So the type of things I got to do to get my hand on these sneakers, nobody just gives me sneakers and say, yo, here you go, some free sneakers. My shit, you know, I paid through the roof on my sneakers. So, you know, and I'm always collecting. If I hear rumors somebody got something I never seen, I got to go get it.
And what's the ugliest sneaker in your opinion? I know it's a hard choice because...
No, there's a lot of ugly sneakers out there. Sneakers are opinionated. You know what I mean? It's just like hip hop. You know, you got your favorite rapper, somebody else got a favorite rapper. You're like, yo, how's that your favorite rapper? You know, stuff that looks great to you. Like I did a cleaning one time in my house. I think 2Js came. And sneakers that I thought were garbage were the fastest ones everybody wanted. They was like, oh, I need that. Because everybody got their own swag, their own style. So I can't tell you exactly what's the ugliest sneaker but there's some ugly sneakers out there. I've seen some ugly sneakers out there.
Now that we're talking about that, what is your opinion on the you know, the makeshift boots, the big red boots? Mm-hmm. What do you...
Not for me. You know with me, I draw a fine line, right? With clout and, you know, just being relevant. So I'm not going to do anything just for clout. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, that's not something I would never wear. So I'm not going to be walking down the street with some big yellow boots or red boots so that people could be like, oh, that's the guy with the... You know, you're going to learn in life, you know, fame is a powerful drug. It's a drug, like cocaine, like crack, like everything. Mm-hmm. People get addicted to trying to be. I know rich people, they got all the money in the world and they're not cool with it because they want to be famous. You know, so the fame is, and so you start wearing red boots, you know, tattoo your whole fucking face, neon green, this so people can know you. You might walk around with an iguana on your neck. Oh, that's the guy with the iguana. You know, for me, it ain't, you know, I don't move like that. If it goes viral, it goes viral. If it's hot and the people fuck with it, they fuck with it. You know, recently, 2 days ago, they gave me a doctorate. So
I saw that.
Dr. Joe Carter, but I didn't ask for that. I didn't know. You know, but through all my humanitarian work, because we give back a lot to the community, they felt like, yo, Joe's worth a doctorate. But little did I know, I posted it and it's beyond viral. Everywhere I went so far, different countries, they're like, congratulations. I walked in my building, white people that never say hi to me were like, how you doing, Dr. Joe? How you doing, Dr. Joe? So it went viral on its own. You know, it wasn't like I was reaching to go viral. You know?
And what would you say is like the most exclusive sneaker you have?
You know, I got a sneaker. I'm gonna give it to you because you deserve it, but I got a sneaker that was made for Prince. Prince, a very famous singer before your time. It's Michael Jackson and Prince. That's who they call the kings. So I got a sneaker, Jordan, that they made for Prince. You know, his famous movie and album of all time was called Purple Rain. So they made him a sneaker called Purple Rain. So it's an all purple Jordan. You know, I never told nobody that, but I gave it to you. But that, I would say, is the holy grail, the illest sneaker I got in the collection.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, he never got to wear it. He passed away. So no, it's just, I got the one pair.
And how do you think Airship shaped the sneaker culture?
Yeah, it started everything. It's still dope now, but I love that they brought it back. But it started the Jordan brand. It started everything. Yeah, it started everything. So that's like, you know, the mothership. If there's a mothership in sneakers, it's that one.
And what makes a sneaker a classic?
The more you want it. You know, I learned that I always thought that I've always been repping sneaker culture for years. So I thought like you, me, we all were together. Like, you know, I'm when you see me doing stuff, I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for every sneaker collector. Till I realized they got some jealousy of me because my favorite sneaker of all time is the linens, the Air Force linens. I wore my 5 pairs out, so I went to the world and was like, yo, I need linens. For sure somebody had them in Chicago. Somebody had them to nobody would sell me a pair of linens. I was like, they were like, nah, we ain't got it. I'm like, yo, like, what's up? My money ain't good. They're like, nah, you got everything. It was my brother Mayor who gave me 2 of his last 4 pair of linens. That's how I got back in the game with the linens. So it's something you gotta have. And when you see it, you want it more. You know, the Air Max, the original Air Max with the neon green, every time it comes out, I buy 10 pair, 20 pair. Don't know why. You know, it's just what I do. When the linens come back out again right now, I'm buying 10 pair. That's a classic. The thing that your generation got it messed up, and I get really upset with y'all, is you feel that if a sneaker doesn't have resale value to it, it ain't a hot sneaker.
Yeah, that's
now
true.
that's as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, I understand that. But as a sneaker lover to the culture, I get upset with that. Yeah. Like I went to my store and I'm like, yo, I need these size 12. And they're like, oh, take them all. They ain't selling. I'm like, what? The sneaker is sick. They were like, no, it's no resale. The kids are saying it ain't hot. So what happened to the color wave?
Yeah, I feel like it's like the Jordan 4s. Like everyone's like, oh, look, Jordan 4, Jordan 4, Jordan 4. And like they all fly.
Jordan 3s, Jordan 4s, Jordan 1s. Jordan 1s, it might be a little bit too saturated, but you know, Jordan 3s, Jordan 4s, I think they the best Jordans ever made. You know, so that's always gonna go.
And in your opinion, what's the craziest collab between an artist and Jordan?
Man, it's a lot of collabs. I would say the most successful collab is the Travis Scott. They coming, so that's an ill collab too. The J Balvin's. The J Balvin's is a very ill collab. What's crazy is it's just fly. There's just no way around it. I mean, if it wasn't J Balvin's, I would have thought they was fly too. But J Balvin, he got an ill collab with Jordan. There's so many dope collabs in the past. You know, I got a PE. So back in the days, they asked me, yo, Joe, what you want? What is the holy grail? What's the sneaker you would like to have? And the most sought after sneaker ever was the Eminem, the blue Eminem. And so they made me a personal pair of Terror Squad with the royal blue on the tongue and all that. So that's like the illest I ever had. And so, you know, I started talking to Jordan again, and they were like, yo, Joe, what if we make a sneaker, what sneaker you want to do? I said, I want to do that Eminem blue with the TS on it. Too much. It's going to be riots in stores. Is that we can't do that. Like, you know, I'll try to, you know, I know the game. You know, you heard the story when my friend Mike Bibby tried to beat me up. Mike Bibby got the sickest collection. His shit looked like Foot Locker, 4 floors. It's crazy. They say he never took a dollar. He was Team Jordan. He only got paid his sneakers. So they would send him trucks, 18-wheelers, and just send him sneakers. He got more sneakers than anybody. So he begged me to go to his house. Yo, Joe, take whatever you want. And I ran and grabbed like 3 holy grails. He started choking me. Nah, fuck you, yo. I was like, yo, what happened? You told me I could get any sneaker you want. Those are all one-on-ones. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. And so this sneaker game is crazy, but you know that's how I look at the Eminem TS. You know, if I could ever collaborate with Jordan and putting it in the streets, it would be that.
I think that's pretty cool. And the Eminem and the TS,
that's a big deal. I've been offered $80,000 for that sneaker one time. You know, a lot of sneakers I've been offered a lot of money. You know, I got the black Kobe collab. So you think about what are they, like 30,000 now? The white Kobe's? Somewhere around there. I got there's only 2 packs. LeBron got one and I got one. The black Kobe collab with the 8s and the thing. I mean, sick, you know, sick stuff.
And what do you think about J Balvin collab and his Latino influence in the sneaker culture?
I think he's Latino, and we gotta big him up. He's Colombian, que pasa paisa. But
I think it's very cool how he did like the night version and then like the light one.
Shit is fire. I tried to take that off his feet when he had it. He was the only one that had it. I tried to take the shit off. I think Khaled took it off his feet. Like, we was on him. And then for a minute, damn, I want to get it right. He was debating whether this should be just black on black and this would only be it. You remember he was telling us he has a version with this all black. Like, not with this all black. And then he wanted to make it like black on black. It was crazy. It was crazy. He has it. He showed me it. He pulled it out his bag. He has another version of that right there. J Balvin.
I feel like between these collabs and like Travis and stuff, people go over crazy.
No, they go crazy, and they got every right to, because these are crazy. And then the Travis, the girl joints that just came out, I went and got a 13.5 because I'm size 12.
So I need your opinion. These released not so long ago. I thought it was very cool how he influenced them on his old high school, and he had gifted the high school like 600 pairs for most of the high schoolers.
I mean, that's beautiful, man. We always do give backs to the community. You know, kids. You know, I ran a program in the Bronx where we went to 8 schools, and we went to the schools and we sat everybody in the auditorium and we said, whoever gets their grades up, behavior up, their attendance up, together as a class, we'll get some brand new Jordans. The biggest bullies in the school became the best behaved. The people who missed the most classes were in school every day. Classes, all the grades went up. And we did that with like 8 schools, and the kids, you know, when they had the most progress, we gave the whole classroom some Jordans. So, you know, I know for a fact the sneakers motivate the kids to move like nothing else.
And how do you feel about Virgil Abloh influence on sneakers?
Incredible. You know, he was gonna do the Terror Squad sneaker. So Virg, before he passed away, he asked me permission, which I don't know why. I walked around for like an hour. I couldn't believe it. You know, here's this guy at the prime of everything. And he says, yo, Joe, man, the sneaker community wouldn't be nothing without you. You know, you got the sickest collection, this, that. Let me do a TS Air Force One. So he passed away, God forbid, maybe like a week later. And so that's what made Nike say, yo, Joe deserves a T, because he already told them he was going to do the Terror Squad sneaker collab. Mm-hmm. It would have been sick. It would have been sick.
I like all his pieces and stuff. Like, he's very creative when it comes to his.
Listen,
like,
when
just
it comes
like the Chicagos and stuff.
When it comes to sneakers, Virgil and Kanye had the biggest impact. Period. You know what I'm saying? The styles that Kanye brought to the game too. Let's not, the tools, the everything that Kanye did was sick. One of my biggest sneakers too is I got the purple Kanye. You know what I'm saying? That's a big deal. And I also got the infrareds all leather. You know what I'm saying? The prototype. It's a big deal.
So now that you're talking about Kanye, we actually got a sneaker personally signed by him that he signed in Design District.
Does this cost more? Is worth more with the name on there?
We've been offered, yeah.
I had this in green many years ago. Yup. And
I honestly think these are very cool though, and especially how Travis and Jordan. And one question: how did Terror Squad come about, and which is your favorite pair?
You mean the sneakers? But as a group, we started as a graffiti crew. So I used to write graffiti on the trains, on the walls, and all that. I still write graffiti, but legally. Shout out my man out here, Vers, Tesso, and Reds, the 004 crew. They killing the streets. But we're a graffiti crew, and then we turned into a rap crew. Sneaker-wise, I've done so many collabs, man. PE, Terror Squad. I would say the best one would be the Jordan 4 TS personal collab. I got these in red and white. They gave me the only two pairs in the world. That when I want to stunt, I throw the red and white ones on. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing, man. Like I told you earlier, it's amazing to love sneaker culture so much and have your own sneaker.
I wanted to ask you also, because I remember like in the 2000s, these were friends and family. And how do you feel them being like published to the public and released?
That's dope to me. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. I watched the lines that were waiting for the sneaker. Like I watched every face on the line. Like I had people taking pictures at stores that had lines, and I was like, wow, they really online to get my sneaker. Like it's
people go crazy.
It's beyond overwhelming. It's the biggest one of the biggest blessings God could ever do for me was having people wear, the TS sneakers.
Yeah. And now that Travis came with his first signature shoe, inspired by the Bo Jackson, what's your opinion on them? On him?
I love them. I love them. I think they're super dope.
I feel like it's a classic that like you could rock them with anything. Like
these are gonna be forever. You know what I'm saying? He got a big vision for all the sneakers he puts out, and so he ain't missed yet to me. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. It's so crazy because when you meet him, he says two words. He So you be like, how the fuck this motherfucker thinking of all this shit, right? Every time you meet him, like, yeah, what's up, crack? Yeah. And you be like, damn, how the fuck this guy so smart? He puts the shit together, but this is a brilliant sneaker, actually. You can wear this to work. You can wear this on the court. You can wear this to flex. This is fly as hell.
I really like how he put like the 3 lines, like it feels like his dreads and stuff.
Well, the best guys who ever did that. Well, first of all, Big Pun was the best guy that ever did that. I got a chain that got the Pun Jump Man, but that was illegal, right? But there's these guys, they play golf, the East Side golfers, that they got collabs with Jordan where they got them playing golf with a gold chain swinging. I can't believe how they got Jordan to do that. It's the most amazing, because they always keep the same logo. They got the logo hitting the ball with the gold chain. It's amazing. Shout out to the East Side golfers.
And what advice do you give to the young sneaker collectors of today that are starting to collect and stuff?
Keep collecting. Do it because you love it. Of course, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, if you want to hustle, yeah, you could think about the resale. But I collect sneakers every day. Every day when I'm back up in New York, I buy maybe 6 to 8 pairs of sneakers a day in different places. You know what I mean? They could be from fancy to regular to this. They always come in handy. You always get an outfit where you like, damn, I need a sneaker to match. Then you remember the one time you walked in Foot Locker and bought $80 this baby pink Air Force One that was on sale, and now it's the flyest thing to go with the outfit. So, keep collecting, man. Keep collecting. Don't let the sneaker culture die down. And that's how, there's never been a time the sneakers has ever been in a slump in my whole life since living. This is the first time we call it a so-called slump. It's like a recession, not even a depression of sneaker culture. Mm-hmm. It's really weird because through years I bought jewelry that lost value. I bought cars that lost value. The only thing I ever bought that never lost value was sneakers. But now, I don't know because I ain't looking to sell, but, it has to make a comeback.
Yeah, for sure. And like how you were saying, I definitely agree with like the way how you were saying that now, like my generation that's like saying like, oh, look, this sneaker's hot. Oh, let's all get them. Like, it's not like, oh, like I actually think.
Man, we almost had riots the other day at my store in the Bronx for the Jordan 17. Jordan 17. Nobody wanted this sneaker ever in the history of mankind. Yeah. But like I said, you said, what's the ugliest sneaker? I never thought that was the hottest sneaker. It came back out the other day. They were lines around. So somebody, somebody's trash is another man's treasure. Yeah. People were waiting for that sneaker forever and finally got their chance to get it. And so you never know what's going to really explode. So just don't think about the one hot thing that's moving, because you never know what sneaker might turn around and become the biggest thing.
And I wanted to ask you, that just came to my mind, what is like your opinion on like how Jordan's doing like the new releases, like the reimagined breads and stuff, like the reimagined white cement 3s and stuff?
I love them, man. I love all colorways. Of course, the originals is the originals. But, I love all colorways. I like the dress a lot. I like the, and like I said, stuff comes in handy. Colorway that people might not like, just match my outfit right. And that's pretty much how I base it. Years ago, you used to buy a sneaker based on if you could play basketball in it. You used to buy a sneaker based on different things. Now it's just, for me, it's just a lifestyle. Tell you the truth, I'm getting so old, I should be wearing on clouds and shit. You know what I'm saying? Anybody my age is rocking on clouds and hocus. But I'll never leave my, I told my wife one day, I said, yo, Ma, I think I'm buying the on clouds. She said, that's the day I leave you. That's it, it's over. You washed up. But I like them. Everybody says they're comfortable. But I'll always be a Jordan and a Nike guy till I die. I do wear some Adidas. I do wear some New Balance. I do wear, you know, but very rarely. It got to be something that really touches me in that way.
Honestly speaking, we should try and see if we could plan like a part 2 and like see if we could see your closets and stuff.
That's a different type of thing, my brother. I'm not gonna promise you that because, you know, you're a sensitive guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do that. Let's hope. Now we know where the store is at. I don't live too far from here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I might be passing through and come check you out. But the closet is a different, like, it's, first of all, it's a different thing. And I have a TV show coming out on Stars that we're gonna start filming in July. And you know one of my shows is gonna be based on sneakers.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
I might finally, you know, unveil, you know, my collection. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of stuff nobody ever seen, you know? And the way I collect is like, I collect to battle. So I collect for, if any other shoe collector calls me out, I'm ready to go. Let's go. They used to have a game called You Sunk My Battleship. You know, and that's how I collect. I collect. So, oh, you came with this? All right, let me show you where it came from. Oh, you collect this? Oh, let me show you the original wave. Oh, you collect this? Let me show you the different leather wave. That's how I collect. I collect to battle other sneaker guys, but nobody want to battle. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to battle no more. I fell on deaf ears. I think where I went on Joe LaPuma and a complex. And I was like, anybody want to pull out their top 20? Let's go. Nobody want to pull out their top 20. And some people got some insane collections too. Don't get it messed up. I see some people with some insane collections. That's another thing. Kids, you will never collect more sneakers than they make. I tried. You cannot collect more sneakers than they make. I tried. I tried to buy every single sneaker that ever came out, I tried, and they kept coming, and somebody will show you something you ain't got. I don't even know how these people think of how to make up so many sneakers. You could never out-collect how many sneakers they made. So just try to get the sneakers that talk to you, you know, that you really like.
Yeah, honestly speaking, yeah, that's true, because so many sneakers and different kinds of like models and stuff. And
No, they won't stop.
Yeah.
I tried. Like I had every store in New York City knowing, yo, the minute they come and get it for me. And I was buying every day, 20, 30 different pairs. You can't do it. And then they'll come out with a wave in Miami, you ain't see, a wave in London, you ain't see, a wave in you can't out collect the game.
Like the exclusive releases and stuff. Like I know that sometimes like they release things like in Japan and stuff and
everywhere. I got some fly, I don't know who made them, but I got some Air Force that one of them is the Murakami, right? What you call that? That's the name? Murakami. I got a couple of cool sneakers I bought from Asia that only came out there that are Air Force Ones. They're almost like cartoon animated, stupid dope. I don't even know who made them. They just so fly that it's so different that I'm like, yo, I gotta get them. I gotta get them. You know, so yeah, you know, they make them all over, all over. Right now, there's somewhere in London that they made not this, but they made an Air Force or something else, another Jordan in a Belgium color wave that only come out in Belgium. Or Europe, or what, you know, it's you can't make it up. Brazil, I went to Brazil and I caught a couple of sneakers that I never seen before in Brazil. Like, you know, every region make their own things.
So now the $1 million question that started it off in the beginning. So what's your opinion on
on the deep, yo boy, I tell you I got sneakers older than you, man. Stop playing with me. I love this sneaker, but it originally was getting done with Louis Vuitton, and I got the sample that was before this. It looks nothing like this, but it's sick though. It's sick. It's an ill leather and everything. They made it out in France, I believe. But I love the Dior, man. And everybody out there, the people wanted to see the interview. He did a great job, man. If you ever down here in South Florida, come up to Kicked Up. And it was a pleasure rocking with
Thank
you,
you,
my
bro.
brother.
The sneaker culture definitely needed this. Guys got it. Hopefully we make business again in the future. Nice meeting you.
God bless, my brother.
Thank you, bro.
Guys, 13, these were small. Can you believe what happened with these? $1,000 shoe, now they're worth like 180.
Listen, it's life.
Oh, this is size 13. This is a Kobe sample. And I actually brought this from my house just for you.
It's not my type of thing, though.
We got a DMP classic. Oh no, this is a Space Jam Low. I have a reverse Grinch. Size 12. DMP 11, size 12. Oh, this is the Travis Scott shoe, the Jumpman Jack that you guys were holding.
How much you gonna charge me for these?
Which ones? Well, I was asking 5.
$5,000?
No, 500. 500, yeah. 500.
Yeah, for sure.
Have the bag and everything.
So you can leave all this out.
Okay.
I'm good to go. I tell you I buy 6 pair of sneakers a day.
Well, here's one. You got 5 more to go. Put it in the bag for you.
Yes, it does. So you got the interview and you made money off me, man.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, bro.
Stay up, guys, all right?
Look, these are the shirts. Anytime.